Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be breaking down more of the leaks that have been coming out recently for one of the future updates in Grand Theft Auto Online, specifically what we're likely going to see in 2018. So if you missed my video I did about a day or so ago, I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And it will make sense for you to watch that video first before diving into this one, because we're not going to be going over all the details that we touched on in that one. We're just going to be breaking down more of our findings from some of the hints and the clues. So let's start with some of the hashtags that are actually found in some of the hints. Now, these appear to all be scrambled. And thanks to many of you guys who have tweeted at me, also many of the comments we saw in the last video for figuring this out, let's break down some of those right now. So let's start with the first hashtag, and that is AHO. So if you actually scramble those letters around, they can actually spell out how, which is one of the characters in Grand Theft Auto 5. And he is most associated with sort of the tuner culture in-game. You can actually race him in single player. And I think he would be a really good candidate to have his own personal mod shop. Sort of how Benny's has his own mod shop. What if Hal had his own shop that was dedicated specifically to like street racing tuners type of cars or JDM style vehicles? That would actually be pretty awesome. Another one of the hashtags, AAKUYZ, if you re-scramble that, it could actually be spelled Yakuza, which is the Japanese mafia, which could tie in some sort of business element towards this DLC. Maybe there's a new like gang that arrives in Los Santos, or maybe they use one of the, Japanese gangs that we actually have in the GTA series to serve as the Yakuza. Maybe actually they could be involved and they would be like the enemies we have to fight. Another hashtag is AAAKNT, which if you reverse that around could be katana. And katana, as you know, is a Japanese weapon that was used by samurais, and still to this day, many people use them. So could we be seeing a katana come in the game? Finally, a new weapon. The last time we saw the katana was in GTA Vice City. So that could actually be pretty cool. Also, another one of the hashtags is 2EI. If you scramble that around to IE2, that might actually indicate Import-Export Part 2. Now, this could be pretty cool for a couple reasons. Number one, Rockstar has done Part 2 DLCs in the past, so it wouldn't be completely unlikely for them to do something like that again. And it doesn't have to be such and such Part 2, like Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and Part 2. It could be Lowriders and Lowriders Customs Classics. I would say that Executives and Other Criminals and Finance and Felony, those were Part 1 and 2 DLCs of each other. So yeah, I could see Rockstar doing a Part 2 of Import-Export. Now, moving on, one of the other hashtags that was actually found on there is hashtag AEDKOORT. And if you scramble those around, it can actually be Decotora. Now, that is a Japanese abbreviation for decoration truck, which is a type of extravagantly decorated truck in Japan. And I'll put some photos on the screen right now so you can see what some of these look like. These are insane. Now, I can't see Rockstar doing like a separate style truck of this. Maybe they could. Potentially what I could see is them upgrading or modifying the MOC, because it's very, very similar to the sort of style of things we see right there. So maybe it just refers to like Japanese style liveries that we'll get on the MOC or something like that. So that's obviously pretty cool. And the last hashtag that I can kind of explain, and this is going to be a little bit silly, is Kafifi. So this is almost embarrassing for me to explain, but the President of the United States, Donald Trump, tweeted this in May. He tweeted this on the 30th of May, 2017. I don't know what he was referencing. I don't even want to get into it. I don't even know if Kafifi is a real word, but could that be the release date or at least the release month of the next update? Unfortunately for me, that sounds like a long time away, because the drip feed content we have currently in Grand Theft Auto Online wouldn't last that long unless Rockstar were to do it every other week, like one vehicle every 2 weeks, which I don't think they would do. To me, the next update makes way more sense for it to be released on sometime in March or something like that, maybe early April at the latest. But I couldn't see it being stretched all the way to May. That is a very, very long time to go without a brand new update. Now, getting back to the photos, the one of the phone booth, I'm not exactly too sure what this could be. The only thing that I personally thought of is maybe this leads us to payphone missions or possibly more assassination missions. So in GTA 5, we would use a payphone to get assassination details. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, we would use a payphone to get mission briefing and details. So that's one thing I could see. Obviously, we know the guitar tuner. I'm sure that is supposed to indicate that we're going to be getting more JDM, tuner style vehicles, etc. You guys pointed out that sea monster photo was the Loch Ness Monster, which I think that is in Scotland. Not exactly too sure what that could mean. And then I'm not sure what the Girl Scout cookie ones are. I have no idea. These leaks are pretty crazy, and I'm not really too sure what to think. But anyways, that right there is all the information I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Hopefully that should give you a little bit of more clarity on sort of the details of the leaks we've seen so far. Now, once again, there's no confirmation that this is 100% true, but right now it's the only lead we have. And it is sort of fun to dive into sort of this stuff. And if this does turn out to be true, it sounds like an awesome DLC. Import-Export was one of the best updates of all time. I'd loved, obviously, to see Rockstar jump into sort of that Tuners and Outlaws style theme, maybe even bring back some Midnight Club elements. So hopefully this is true. Hopefully this is the case. Again, if you guys have any more hints or ideas on what these hashtags and cryptic clues could mean, be sure to let us know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, where you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.